Hey everyone, my name is Grant Hennington. I am a certified running coach and physical therapist at Salmon Bay Physical Therapy in Ballard. I'm joined today by my friend and colleague Mandie, who is also a physical therapist and certified running coach over on the east side at Lake Washington Physical Therapy in Kirkland. We're here today to put on a running workshop to discuss the most common running-related injuries. A lot of these we've heard from you on the Ask a PT app within the Social Distance Runs website. So we wanted to tell you a little bit more about each of these injuries, treatment strategies, and even prevention strategies. So here we go. Shin splints, or more properly medial tibial stress syndrome, is a common running-related injury primarily related to overuse. When too much stress is placed on the tibia or the muscles that attach to the tibia, those tissues can become irritated, resulting in pain and inflammation. The muscles that attach to the tibia involved here are the posterior tibialis, the soleus, and the flexor digitorum longus. With shin splints, pain is often felt along the inside of the shin. The pain is often described as achy during or after a run, while the area can be quite tender to the touch, producing more of a sharp pain upon palpation. Symptoms tend to worsen with activity and improve with rest. Common risk factors for shin splints include overpronation, excessive hip motion, high BMI or obesity, and previous running injury. Common treatments for shin splints involve relative rest, icing the affected area, hands-on massage of the affected area, taping of the foot and/or ankle, and various therapeutic exercises. Here are some demonstrations of the treatment strategies that can also be used as prevention strategies as well. Patellofemoral pain syndrome is one of the most common injuries in the United States and is particularly prevalent amongst runners. In fact, patellofemoral pain is also referred to as runner's knee. Patellofemoral pain syndrome typically involves pain around the kneecap following an increase in training, whether that be an increase in mileage, an increase in speed, or both. If these increases occur faster than the knee can adapt, pain and inflammation can result. Pain syndrome, pain is experienced in the front of the knee around the kneecap, most typically with squatting, stairs, running, and jumping. While symptoms can improve with rest, treatment must involve corrective exercises in order to address the underlying cause of patellofemoral pain syndrome. Common risk factors for patellofemoral pain syndrome include weakness of the thigh or butt muscles, poor rotational control of the leg, limited ankle mobility, and improper tracking of the kneecap. Common treatment strategies for patellofemoral pain syndrome include relative rest, icing, taping of the kneecap, and performing various therapeutic exercises. Here's a demonstration of some of those treatment strategies, which can also be used preventatively.
Achilles tendinopathy is another common running-related injury, with an estimated 50% of runners experiencing Achilles tendon pain in their running careers. Achilles tendinopathy refers to irritation of the Achilles tendon, typically as a result of overuse. When the microtrauma occurring to the tendon with running exceeds the tissue's ability to regenerate, the tendon will begin breaking down, resulting in the pain and inflammation associated with Achilles tendinopathy. With Achilles tendinopathy, pain can be present at any point along the tendon, even into the attachment to the heel bone. With Achilles tendinopathy, pain, stiffness, and tightness are typically experienced with walking, running, stairs, and jumping. The tendon can also be tender and swollen. Common risk factors associated with Achilles tendinopathy include calf tightness, calf weakness, abnormal foot structure and/or mechanics, improper footwear, and obesity. Common treatment strategies include rest, ice, manual therapy, and various therapeutic exercises. Here are some demonstrations of those treatments which can generally also be used preventatively.